guys, how you doing? Welcome to my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. I'm doing this 90-day challenge where I'm going to go through business, relationships, success, motivation. You know the angst that I come from: happiness, living a fulfilled life, full potential, going out there, living your dreams, setting your goals, reaching those goals, making it happen for yourself, taking personal responsibility for your life. So today I'll talk about one success habit that is hardly spoken of. You don't hear many people talk of it. And that is having a teachable spirit. And I'll tell you a story quickly. When I was in my 20s, over-celebrated, overhyped, my pockets were lined with money, I thought that, I knew it all. And one of the greatest injustice you can do to yourself is not knowing that you don't know what you don't know. So I thought that my business degree and my success in business and how well I was doing was enough. I knew it all. So people who had more experience, but who were probably not, kind of officially trained and went to college like I did, I thought, oh, they're idiots. They don't know what they're talking about. So guys were telling me, hey, Lowen, that place you're in, how much you paying for rent? I was like, yeah, I don't worry about that. He says like, oh, you should buy it. I'm like, nah, I don't need to buy that. And guys were saying, oh, look at that investment. It's going to be good. It's going to be great. I'm like, no, I'm not paying that for that. I can make money. I'm okay. And it turned out that I was so wrong because I never had a teachable spirit. I was willing to learn. I blew so many opportunities, my friend, so many of them, just because I wasn't willing to learn. I thought I just had this duty to get up, go after business, take risk, make money, party, be happy, chase the girls, do life, and tried to get another business and tried to keep going, and I wasn't learning anything. I wasn't learning in my field. I wasn't learning above. I wasn't learning the basis. I was just doing it off raw desire and off what they gave me in those books in school, which came to crap. It never worked. It just wasn't happening. But in my head, because I was winning, I thought I knew it all. You have to have a teachable spirit. You have to search for information. You have to stay on the cutting edge of what's happening in the world, or it will leave you. You have to be able and willing to listen. You have to block time when you study, when you learn, when you understand, when you pay attention to trends. You either got to block time or you got to block money to pay somebody for it, who you are going to listen to, so that you can get the information. It's an information age you're living in. If you're not getting that information, you leave money on the table until you leave the table. So you won't have the table, you won't have the money, and it will leave you behind. I'm talking from experience. It was because of my lack of a teachable spirit why I went broke in a matter of 3 years. Nothing. My money was gone, I was in debt. And when you check back a couple of years, that shouldn't have been happening to me because I was sitting on a pile. So you must be willing to learn. Don't allow money or degrees or friends or associations or anything that's going on in your head to put you in an arrogant place where you think that you know it all. You don't know enough. As Muhammad said, that it takes someone about 75 years to learn how to live on his own. By the time that you're almost dead, you gotta learn from other people, climb on other people's shoulders. Success leave clues. What you're going through, people have gone through that already. You can pick things from them. You don't have to make the same mistakes that people make. That's why I talk to you. That's why I'm so passionate about what I tell you, because I've been there, I've seen it. I'm like a 40-year-old in a 69-year-old body. I've done so much because I've used to jump out there and take actions. Look, it is your responsibility to take charge of your life. And if you're to live the best life, you have to continue to learn and to understand your environment. You got to stay ahead. You got to stay on top. You got to stay on the cutting edge of all that's happening around you. Things are changing. It's a new world. The traditional way of doing things don't work anymore. You have to be willing to unlearn, relearn all the time, because information is coming out every day and changes are taking place every day. Have a teachable spirit. Learn in your field, understand what's happening around you, and block time to do that. Don't get up on the money you're making, on the degrees you have, on the results you have been able to get, and stay on top of that. Look, Kodak was doing this camera thing for so many years. I think it was a $500 million company with numerous employees. It went out of business because everybody's using the cell phone. BlackBerry had to jump on this messenger thing. BlackBerry was doing this messenger thing. They refused to make an app, and they thought that just messenger thing. And WhatsApp came, made the app, and now WhatsApp was sold to Facebook for how many billions? And where's BlackBerry now? Because if you're non-responsive, if you're not staying ahead, if you're not understand what's happening, if you're locked in your ways, you will lose. And if you lose when it's too late to lose, then you probably would have bombed it and your conscience will kill you. So what you have to do is you have to understand what's going on out there, knowing the trends. Look, I'm seeing Western Union and MoneyGram and all these guys giving people a hassle to send money. Now people are having apps on their phone. What do you think is going to happen to these companies? So nobody has a job on life. Nobody has a job on business. Everybody's testing and trying and everybody's getting a run. Things could change tomorrow morning. Someone, somewhere in their room, on their couch, somebody overnight on their computer is cooking up something to take over all the time. If you snooze, you lose. So that's what you have to do. You have to have a teachable spirit and you have to diversify. You have to stay ahead of the game. You have to be aware of what's happening. And don't be lost and distracted in all the frills and the fancy that money can give you and that results is giving you. It is easy. It's easy. You could be as smart as any, like 1 million people, all brains put together. It's easy to get pulled away and distracted in all the results and all the things in life. One guy say, I wanted to be a millionaire, but you know what? I never realized I was a millionaire until I have $4 million. Because all the cocktail parties, all the business investment, all the opportunities keep pulling you. When you have $500,000, you're in $1 million room. When you have $1 million, you end up in a $10 million room. When you have $10 million, you end up in a $50 million room. And each time your insecurities will make you feel inadequate. You got to learn how to understand where you're at and how to manage and deal with it. Otherwise, as much as they're saying, oh, this can't happen to me, trust me, it happened to you in the blink of an eye and 2 shakes of a duck's tail. So know what you're doing, have a teachable spirit, and pay attention. Stay on the cutting edge of your industry, stay on the cutting edge of business and what's happening out there in your life. Have a good one. Thanks again for watching. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification button, share it with somebody who you think this might help. Have a good day, guys.